Good morning. We spent the night here at this rest area. Big with the bathroom. It might be cold. Oh, that's the third one up. We are headed to downtown Albany, New York. We're gonna walk around downtown, check a few places out. That giant concrete building on your right.
It's working down one.
Yeah. So we went to see the river park. And we're off of downtown. It's weird, there's no parking here except for these slots here. And you pay by meter, but not till 8 o'clock. So I will pay at 8 o'clock. But in the meantime, we're gonna try to get to the park, cross this bridge into downtown. I'm hoping this will work because there's no other way to get across. It's all highways down here by the river. So here's the waterfront park. We're just gonna get on this bridge and go into downtown. We have to hop the fence. But this is where we would have seen the sunrise if we did that, but we didn't do that. The geese are here. Looks like there's another greenway along the river. Somebody's riding their bike. So it looks like this is a pedestrian only bridge into the downtown. We kind of lucked out. Here it says City of Albany Riverway Pedestrian Bridge. That's what we want. So this thing goes straight into downtown. This is some weird stairs. Is this for like so people can ride up here with wheelchairs and stuff? See how it's got these rails in here? I think that might be for that.
There's a rail in the way.
No, I think it locks in and it rides up so you can go up the stairs if you have wheelchairs, I think.
Does the wheelchair sit on top of the rail?
It rides in the track, I think, and pushes it up. A dog. So we're here and we're gonna go to the Stacks Coffee Bar, which should be right there in that building.
Architecture is this?
Only good at this yet, sorry.
I didn't fall. I left it right here. Come.
Good job not falling out of the restaurant.
That's pretty good. Very good, I think. What's yours?
It's good. If you taste the cloves in it, they have a numbing effect. I had to sweeten it up here a little since it was rich. It's good.
And not too hot, just right temperature. So we're just gonna walk around downtown here. It says do not enter, but we're going in, do not enter. On second thought, I'd say this is very, very good, especially considering it's almond milk. There's a little park here. We can walk through the park, assuming it's going to be just us anyway. Like, they have parking here also, but we wouldn't have been able to see the riverfront, which is what I want to see, that other park. They have like a ping pong table here or something. This is Tricentennial Square is what this is called here. So this is called Wallenberg Park. So far I'm not wowed by any of their parks.
Dirt. Trees though.
That's Clinton Avenue. I think it looks like one way across the river. And then this is kind of the entrance to the city. But the downtown is over here on the left. So there's other parts. You could see it as we drove up from the highway. We're not gonna get to those parts today. Why don't we just take a quick detour here into this park, cut the corner. I don't know, but this is Wallenberg Park. Old English downtown dog park. Oh, you said dog park? Yeah. Oh, there's another dog here. So this is like the main street here. I can't even see a name for it, but we're on it and we're gonna head into downtown. This is like the downtown district. You can see down the street and we're gonna head down there right now. It's North Pearl Street. What do you think of the exposed concrete ramps that usually you see is inside a garage? This is outside. It's like an expressway ramp.
Crumbling. Usually they look cool if they're new. They have one on the Pittsburgh Pirates baseball stadium. And
They do?
It's cool. It's like,
Tile art.
this looks like a 1970s YMCA.
Does. Empire Underground. Wasn't there a movie called Empire Records? Kill Switch Engage. Kill Switch Engage. Where's the one you want to see? Fit for an Autopsy?
Yes, from Vomit Forth.
Where's that? You gotta point to it. Vomit Forth. Somebody spent some time coming up with these names. Wasted Intimacy. Alright, I guess mine goes into recycling. Paper. So here's more of this downtown Pearl. we get some statues like those? This says far shot, axe knife bow. I didn't even see that coffee shop there. What's it called? We gotta look it up.
The YMCA?
I didn't see it on the map. I don't see a name. It's called Skinny Pancake, is what it's called. Down here is where we came in. So we've already almost looped around totally. But we're gonna go down into this section, which is more of the downtown area. So that's where we're going, to these other cluster of buildings down here. Like a cobblestone street. Look out, don't fall in. Ah! Is there a subway? There's no subway system here, I don't think. So we're gonna go up State Street. While we're here, I can look down that way. I don't think we're gonna go, maybe we'll go down that way on the way back. We got it, walk. So we're gonna walk up this way. So there is where we just walked from, down there. Now we're going up the State Street. Yeah, I looked that place up. That's a couple locations. So we're going up that building on the left there, that weird looking one. Vertical lines, that's what I could see from the highway. I couldn't really see anything else from the highway. St. Peter's Church, what that is. So this is East Capitol Park. We can walk into the Capitol for just a minute. So there's a park beyond there. We'll walk up here to the Capitol just for a second. And then back over here, we're gonna go down to that block in just a minute. I guess they tore it down and built this sucker. We can't even go up the steps. There's a fence there, so I don't think we're gonna stay here. Not get any closer. So we are gonna walk up here a little bit. All right, who's that? Philip Henry Sheridan. All right, this is just a park here, Memorial Park in between these buildings. So we're gonna check it out. It's the New York State Vietnam Veterans Memorial. And there's that one building, the main building I can see from the highway. We're walking up to it. there's another one. I can see the whole bunch of these buildings. This is Empire State Plaza, MVP Arena, bunch of other things. The Egg. What's the Egg? So there's nothing to see in here. We're gonna go outside on top. We were just at the memorial there, so we're gonna go up the stairs, see what we can see this way. All right, this looks a little more impressive from this angle. Whoa. All right, we're gonna keep going around. There's the Egg. Yeah, this looks a little bit better. This is a bunch of office buildings, and there's this thing, the Egg. There's a New York State fallen firefighter memorial over there. These guys are all cleaning around here. So this is like some business center. You have to get all these tall buildings. They're all kind of all together here. There's like a water feature over there. I didn't even know this stuff existed. There's an I Love New York thing. I bet it's quieter here when there's nobody working, whenever that is. This is like a whole giant plaza. Virtual plaza. They have some kind of scavenger hunt you can do here. What is it? There's some kind of giant building at the end there. This is a lot better view of the whatever that building is, the Capitol. All right, so we're heading out of here, down the stairs next to the Egg that we came up. I'm gonna show you what it looks like here from totally all the way around view. All right, so what do you think of the city so far, Denise?
I like it. I could live here
You could live here?
this summer.
It doesn't look like much when you're driving by, but there's a lot of stuff down here so far. What's that, like a crater? What is that thing? There's two of them.
That's where the Egg is supposed to be.
All right, it's fenced off. We can't even get to it. What is this? Is this like supposed to have water in here or something? I don't even know what. But that's fenced off. No trespassing. This is like permit parking garage underneath the Egg. You drive underneath of it. And then this is what we saw from above, but you can't get into it. We're heading back to the car now. We're gonna weave through some other areas that we haven't seen yet. There used to be a time like when we were live, you could just go into all these buildings. No one would stop you. There was like no security checks or anything, right? Used to be. There are some remaining townhouses that didn't sell out. There's 3 of them right there. All right, we are gonna go down here to the right. We're gonna be going downhill now all the way to the river. looks like that street goes under this building here.
We're not entering the street.
Well, we can enter it. We're not a car.
Yeah, we can, but it's not meant to be traveled through.
We always do things we're not meant to do. There's some more townhouses that didn't get sold on the right up here. Yeah, so this building just goes right over top of the street. I wonder how they worked that out. Walkway. It's all painted. It was in concrete, and then they painted it, apparently. Look at that reflection off the glass. All right, we are back to South Pearl. Let me just get a view to the right. We're gonna turn left here. There's like the arena and stuff down here. We're not going down. So we're gonna go back this way on South State Street. What is this? Can't remember. Anyway, we're gonna make a right turn on this next street and then go back down to the park where our car is. All right, so this is Pearl, like Denise just pointed out. We're going to State Street. We're gonna turn right on State Street. We're gonna go down and back to the car down by the river.
Alexis Institute is here. We had Alexis students come talk to us.
Really? So down here is where we've been before. And up here is where we just came from. So we're basically making a giant loop around back to the car. I don't know what this is. National Commercial Bank. What is this giant facility down here? I don't know. Looks like a church. It's the State University of New York branches. They're all over the state. Just the one here in Albany, I suppose.
Donated it to the university.
There's the main, this is the main drag, State Street, going up there where we were earlier. This says Jack's Oyster House Way. That's weird. So hopefully this looks familiar. This is where we popped in earlier, although it's a lot lighter here now. When we were here earlier, the sun was so low, it was just blocked by this building over here. You couldn't really see much of anything. Historic Broadway. Another cup to go. All right, that's the pedestrian walkway bridge that we walked in on. Is it gonna work this time?
No.
All right, why is Albany here? The fur trade, Denise, the fur trade.
Oh, that's sad.
So it says, that's why Albany's here.
Or beavers.
That's why they had a non-vegan horse equestrian rider at the Capitol building. This is the pedestrian bridge. There's all these names in here. I guess they all paid money for this walking bridge.
It's called Memorial Bridge.
That's in Empire Plaza. What fool would park down here? So Denise just deflated the bed. She's
go to work.
Yep, setting it up for work environment. Don't let the door hit you on the way in. Bye-bye. Time to start the work day. This is one of the best Whole Foods ever, and they have a supercharger. I'm talking about the selection of produce, actually organic produce that they have. This is going to be a supercharger for $2,385. We have never been here when there's no one here before. This place is usually absolutely packed. Super tight parking spaces here. You will never see this again. It's just, can you push the top of the button to shut my door? The very top is once.
Shut it.
All right. As I mentioned, this is the best Whole Foods ever in terms of the ones we know about. We've even been to Austin headquarters. Guys, always remember to brush your teeth in the bathroom. I'm embarrassed for my gender. I'm the only one that does it. This is the same brand, but not as big. Some of these ones we've gotten recently have been like apples. Still good to see. So I cook all those lentils and quinoa, and I flavor them with lime. Rather than going through Pennsylvania like we did on the way up, we're going to take this toll road and New Jersey Turnpike and stuff in hopes that Denise has better signal for work. So apparently they don't take Easy Pass here. And we travel all the time. They're gonna send us a bill. I guess they're gonna mail it. I gotta find out how to get online with the state of New York here and pay this online. Star 826 toll payment option. Here are the toll cameras. We've been having all kinds of signal issues here with the internet going down from Albany to New York, New Jersey area. So in the future, I have a feeling we're not going to go this route. Even though it's a toll route, we thought it'd be faster. The signal's worse than going across through Pennsylvania. And actually, I may still cut across through Pennsylvania because you still end up hitting all the traffic in the metro areas, including Baltimore, Philadelphia, and DC Beltway, in order for us to get back. So I may end up cutting across to Harrisburg soon. I changed my mind again. We're gonna go around the New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, DC areas. Hopefully there'll be faster speeds for us. We're almost entering those areas now. It's rerouting me around some of the traffic, and there is some traffic around Allentown. That's not gonna go away. It's for construction, so I think this is hopefully gonna be improving now for the rest of our ride, I hope. Does it seem any faster?
No, it's not.
Not yet. Okay, we're almost to New Jersey. We're still in New York. Jersey now. Hopefully we're going to see some improvement here on out. I got some organic broccoli sprouts while on the road. This is supercharged number 2386 on the original battery pack, original motors. We're also eating beets. We're in New Jersey, so they have full service at all the gas pumps. We just walk by them all. They also have a warning on the door that says nicotine's an addictive chemical. But we're wondering why gasoline people get to have full service, yet electric people have to plug their own cars in. It doesn't make sense, does it? Eating some grapes now. This is supercharged number 2387 on the original battery pack and the original motors.
That was the first time I saw that.
I tried to get some coffee here. Starbucks was closed. The line inside was insane. I went to Pret a Manger instead. Starbucks is having some troubles. There's a really electric truck in front of us. Also want to mention we've had all kinds of issues with the internet today. We think it might be related to AT&T, both phone service, AT&T mobile phone service, and their data service on their mobile. I think they're having some issues today. Fairly certain there's nothing else but that could be the possibility at this point. Looks like the total mileage for this trip is going to be about 1,758 miles altogether. So about 1,750. right, that's the end of our trip. 5 days and 1,750 miles and many places seen and a lot of work done. We wish there was more work done, but
Yeah.
anything else to add to this video?
No.
Nothing?
I'm sure hoping that all my coworkers aren't asking tons of questions about my availability today because I got kicked off of every one of my calls, every single one.
Oh man. AT&T, listen up, fix your network please. All right, we started with 215,710. There's our ending mileage. It is just about 1,750, just about, a little more than that.